stress here. I'm at home and I'm about to get a workout in. I know I live down the street from my own studio, but sometimes you just don't want to even leave your house. So what I'm going to show you is a couple different pieces of equipment that you can use that can make you have an amazingly effective workout. And it doesn't take a whole gym setup inside your house. I don't know if you can see behind me, I've got some of my little tools, and you won't even need this much. But we've got these WEC method clubs, the rumble roller, we've got some trigger point stuff down here, lacrosse ball, Theracane, a body wrench, another tiger tail in here, another thing for myofascial release, some kettlebells, and then the TRX. And you only need 3 of these things. What you're going to need is something to do myofascial release to get the muscles primed for movement, and to get those knots out of the body so we can actually function and move much more efficiently and use much more muscle than we would otherwise have had we not done the myofascial release. So a couple of the things that I have are this. This is the body wrench. It looks really complicated, and Tyrone is now playing with a bottle. You need to stop. Stop. Anyway, so it looks pretty confusing, and it's not really. It's just got the same kind of fundamentals of any like foam roller or something like that. You double 2 of these up, and then you've got some sort of like exercise modality where you can use both as kind of like perfect push-up handles. But I just got one because I'm looking for it for the myofascial release aspect of it. This is pretty expensive, so I wouldn't suggest getting this if you want something to just do myofascial release. And their customer service was horrible. But that's besides the point. The product is great. If you have any sort of shoulder injury or any sort of back pain or something like that, Tyrone really wants to play, any sort of back pain, this is a great tool to use. It's about $30. It's called a Theracane. It's basically what you do is find your trigger points. Right? Find your trigger points, you press down here, apply pressure, push out with this left hand, and you can find those trigger points and basically just sit on those trigger points and push them out and like release that tension. And you can do that throughout the body, and you'll notice on this there's all these different knobs so you can really get pinpoint on it. I like this. I don't use it often enough, especially with my horrible shoulder, but this is a worthwhile investment for $30, even if you just use it once a week. The next thing I will go over is something that's like a foam roller that can get really direct pressure is the trigger point roller right here. So this is the quad baller. It comes in you can get them in packages of this and the calf and the foot baller. This I actually found works really well for my calves. I like to get the stick on my calves or the tiger tail, but I can't apply enough pressure with that on myself, and so this actually does a pretty good job of it. Downfall about this is that it's a little bit expensive. So a package of this with the foot baller and the calf roller is like 130 bucks, so pay attention to that. But great product again. Tyrone, what are you doing, buddy? Anyway, so this, one of the best options in the world, lacrosse ball. Tyrone's ready. You ready? You're not getting this. A lacrosse ball costs about $3 or $4. Great for trigger point stuff. You don't need to buy something that's 45 bucks, right? This is $3. You can buy it at sporting goods store. You can get them online, pack of 12 for like 25 bucks. Give 11 to your friends. But this thing gets deep into the tissue and it actually pulls those knots out really, really well. So out of all of the foam rolling and myofascial technique, myofascial release tools, I would suggest this, because yes, it'll take a lot longer time, but it will actually also get deeper into those muscles and into those grooves that you need to work out. So this, I'm going to stop even talking about the rest of the myofascial release stuff. Get a lacrosse ball. All right, the next thing I think you should get is one of these little guys, kettlebell, right? This thing can work wonders for you. So this is a 35-pound kettlebell, and the beauty about this is that you can not only use it on one hand, but you can use two hands with it if that kettlebell is too heavy for you, and you can start doing, you know, certain two-handed exercises with this thing. Pretty versatile. It's, I think, as versatile as a dumbbell, or even more so. And there's a few things you can do with it that you can't do with a dumbbell. A lot of it is that rotational stuff. So you can't really twist dumbbells like that. So get a heavier kettlebell, and if you can't do that, if you can't do the exercises you want to do with that heavier kettlebell, then downgrade. You can always get lighter weights, but you don't want to get something that's too light to where you're like, oh, this isn't challenging for me. So start up and then work down lower with that weight. This guy will not stop. So kettlebell is the second thing I think you should get. Third thing for your home gym, home workout is this little guy. And I think you guys have heard me talk about this enough, TRX. It will do anything that you want it to do as long as you work with it. Right? You can build strength with it. You can do your cardiovascular exercise, your high intensity stuff with it. You can build power. You can actually get some flexibility in with it. You can do stability exercises with it, with the one-leg balance. This thing, I can't talk enough about this thing, and I feel like every home should have one. You know, I feel like they should come installed in hotel rooms. So those are the three things that I think you should get for your home workouts. TRX, kettlebell, and a lacrosse ball. If you have those things, you're not really going to run out of stuff to do. So get with it. I'm going to get with it. I'm going to do my workouts today, and you guys have fun. Tyrone says hi.